You're the one that's live, not me.
We're not live.
You know
We'll
what I mean.
edit it in post.
You're right.
Welcome to episode 24 of my podcast.
I hope it's 24. That's just what I wrote on the thing up there. Did I interrupt you? I'm sorry. Try to get
It's gonna be really
Hold
good.
on. Take two.
My podcast is Man Cave. Glenn, Johnny. Deaton's over there. You can't see him. He's like a ghost right now.
Yeah.
We have a gay Filipino in here that's giggling his ass off at us.
Gabs.
And then we have our guest, which is Tristan Lex.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, man, he's
I'm
full
excited.
of energy.
Yeah, that's the most energy I've seen since he got here.
Well, I'll get to the flea story in a minute. But I want to ask, did you do the Petroleum Club Thursday
Yeah.
too? And you did? How did it go?
I thought it went pretty well.
Did you open?
Yeah. Molly hosted.
10 minutes, 15 minutes, 12, 5? What?
10 minutes. And went up there. Was nervous, like I'm always nervous, but
That place is nice, isn't it?
yeah, I've never
Those-
been there. It's
Was it the same
incredibly
crowd?
nice.
Was it bigger? Was it less?
Not the same crowd. Same type of people.
Yeah. I don't know how many people it was.
It was a pretty good crowd.
Probably about 40?
Yeah,
maybe?
about
No,
40.
I-
That's about what it was for us.
It was probably more than 40, I would think.
Probably 40.
Gotcha. They have the food?
Oh, yeah. Same food.
Same food? Good food, too?
Well, the only thing I didn't like is they had this weird looking dip that was like andouille dip,
Right.
but it was like it was super looked like
You
dog
can ash on
food.
the floor. It's all. You don't have to worry about leaning around and shit.
Looked like dog food. Did you see it?
No.
Oh, you missed out.
Did you
I
eat?
missed out on some dog food now.
Did you eat? No? Man,
Well,
I did.
I tried it. I tried the dog food pate, and it was like this weird. I don't know. It was rich.
We got an impossible pile over here and some crackers.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. And anyway, it was just it left like a film in your mouth,
Mm.
and you're just like,
Drink some
that-
orange juice after that.
You know, I'm so happy I put that there. Anywho, I thought it went well.
Hey, did you close it out?
I did.
How long do you have to go?
Well,
Or how long did you go?
I don't know, Tristan. How long did I go?
I
Wait.
don't know. I was just enjoying it. To be
Forever.
honest.
Were you sitting
Yeah.
back there in the back like, Jesus Christ, I wish I brought a light with me?
No, he was
No.
laughing
Tell
his
this
ass
motherfucker
off.
to wrap it up.
Loving it.
He was laughing his ass off.
He was sitting by the helium. I don't know. What's that stuff? Laughing gas, but that's not helium.
It's not. It's not.
Oh, man.
It was the only time
Should
that
have eaten them
helium
gummies before
was,
y'all got here.
The only time that helium was mixed with laughing gas is in Batman.
Have you seen the helium-infused beer where you drink it and you're
What?
the helium-infused beer? We need a producer.
So-
Jamie, look that shit up.
So last night we decided we were going to take Gabs out to the gay bar,
All right.
so that way he can see some drag queens and be around, his people. And anyway, thank God he was there, because there was this lovely individual that was in a onesie that was just like, it was just bedazzled and just rhinestones out the wazoo. And I'm sitting at the bar, and he looks at me and goes, "You are a beautiful man." And it didn't dawn on me that he was talking to me, because I'm drinking out of a beer mug. Me and Deaton are in there just drinking out of beer mugs.
With a dick straw that you forget to tell everybody
And
about.
so we're sitting there, and the guy's like, "You're a beautiful man." And I'm like, all of a sudden it dawned on me that a compliment was thrown my way. And instead, how do you respond to a compliment?
you
don't
blush.
No.
You're like, thank you so
No.
much.
I looked at him and was like,
That's so much for my confidence today. I really
is this
debated these shoes.
is this the what we're doing?
Oh, is it busting Glenn's balls
It's
night?
not busting it. Shut up.
Oh, that's what you're wanting to get at.
Jesus.
Okay.
God.
Oh, it's on now.
It's only
You
going to
fucked
get
up.
worse
Yeah,
from
you
now.
fucked up now, buddy.
God,
Okay,
here we go.
Go on with your story. Let's see how long it takes you to get to the point. All right, let's see. I got my timer going.
I'm glad that Mom and Dad could fight just to bring
Yeah,
you on.
I appreciate it.
Hey, man, it's not awkward unless we make it awkward, okay?
Yeah. Well, I know the makeup set's going to be incredible. So.
Spot on.
I'm
son.
not near about as talkative in the bedroom. It's more like crying and whimpering. Anyways, the
So
guy,
anyway,
he told me that, and
back to the drag queen.
my response was, "I know." And then I turned around, and he goes, "I have an 8.5-inch dick," and I'm like,
Ouch.
and I looked at him, and then it dawned on me that I was wearing a tiara, because a girl had given me her birthday girl tiara, and that all of the signals had been matched.
Yes.
And then all the
That's your fault, sir.
and
You
then-
have to suck that guy's dick.
and then here comes my gay Filipino bestie.
Yeah.
And I have never been so grateful to see somebody. And then he walks up and uses like this big black voice, and he's like, "Mine, bitch!"
Go.
And like, the guy jumped back, and I'm like, "Oh, thanks."
Yeah.
Thanks. I was about to get it.
You were about to have to suck his dick because
Oh,
you
lay
led
down,
that guy
bitches.
on. Man,
It was about to happen.
that's fucked up. Would you have swallowed?
I don't think I had a choice.
It's either that or drowned.
8.5-inch dick, he could have clubbed a baby seal.
It was like a special trip to Subway.
Oh man, that's definitely eating fresh. Ever dressed in drag, Tristan? Shit.
No.
No,
You
me
want
neither.
to?
No, no.
I actually probably will pretty soon. I'm getting a.
got another show coming up.
I do. I have
The
one.
only way you can get booked now.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm out of this podcasting for the rest of my days.
No, somebody asked me to reprise my role as the retired bearded woman, but since I've lost weight, they want me to come back as a reinvented
Be the grandma that got on.
grandma.
Yes, grandma.
That is offensive.
Well, I mean, look at your face.
Motherfucker, do you know what I did to my 3 hours of a regimen yesterday to look this horrible?
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been all of my podcast, His Man Cave, that we're going to bring to you these days. Glenn is no longer welcome here.
Why?
3-hour regimen on your face, and you still have that? I do nothing. Look how pretty this is. Nothing. I put shampoo on my face. What's wrong with you? Get out of here. You know what I don't do? I don't use the same rag that I wash my ass with to wash my feet. I wash my face, but not my feet. It's gross. I think that's terrible. He don't know what to do.
I'm trying to figure out. So you have 2 rags in the shower?
Yeah, one for your feet and then one for everything else. Never smelt my feet, have you? Trust me, it's better than, or it's worse than my asshole.
Okay.
You don't have to smell either one of those. That's not part of my podcast.
His man cave experience? No. No, I have to take a lot of care of my feet if I don't want it to, like, if I took my shoes right now are actually really good and I've been taking care of them, but I like to wear shoes without socks. I love it. Oh my God, I love it.
That's what's wrong.
Yes. And then like the insides of my socks or my shoes turn to like this slime.
Oh, God.
It's bad.
You're walking around in a swamp.
No,
all day.
honestly, what happened is I went hiking a few years ago and I wore like rain boots instead of hiking
How the
boots.
fuck do we get onto this?
So my feet sweat like crazy. And dude, for like 2 weeks, the bottom of my feet were
we've done
solid
swamp
white.
ass, swamp feet.
I don't know. I hope it's not me bringing this energy.
I think it is.
No,
you.
no, I'm telling you.
What
I'm in
are
a
your
great mood.
feelings on hygiene? Because Johnny's obviously a fucking
he's
Neanderthal.
put together. He looks good.
Yeah.
I can't smell his breath from here or his feet.
You know,
Might
Got
be
a-
his balls I get.
Got a
whiff
clean
of.
dick?
it's pretty clean.
Pretty clean.
Glenn, tell him. You're apparently in the mood to suck on something.
That was
That was
Last night.
yesterday.
That
My
was
bad.
last
Sorry,
night,
that's
man.
on me, man. I forgot. Sunday,
That's
Lord's
aggressive.
Day.
That is
Everybody takes a
aggressive.
day off on Sunday, huh?
So Tristan did great on Thursday.
Did you go to Monroe with him?
No. Thank God he didn't, because that shit got weird.
What happened?
Well, we got there, and
Well, hold on a second. I'm sorry. Continue on with your show. Fuck him. You have one of my favorite jokes in the world, I have to say, too. Your CBD joke.
Oh, yeah.
Every time. Even when I try to tell I try to tell my wife about it, I cry because that shit's so fucking funny to me.
Appreciate it.
That's, yes.
Yeah, I didn't tell that one. I toned it down a little bit for that show.
Yeah.
But,
I don't think you have to
Yeah.
up there, though, do you?
well,
Nah.
I think he was being careful.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
So-
he doesn't call us. I mean, if he'd called me and he's like, Glenn, what's his show like? I'm like, oh, it's Fuck Wagon. You should just go ahead and get it over. Just fucking say whatever you want to. I'm going to tell a judge that I know he's sleeping with a whore.
Damn. And I got pictures. So who else? It was Molly and
Molly and Zach.
obviously Zach was in between you two. How'd he do?
Are we talking about measurably?
That's up to you. I don't know what else y'all did Thursday night. But how'd he do?
He did good.
And I saw a post about y'all had a sound person there.
No, it was his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Saved the day.
They
And brought the sound equipment.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So y'all have just been, hey, everybody, how's it going tonight?
Well, I'd been fine like that, but you can barely hear him. He's quiet as a church
That's
mouse.
true.
Yeah, I think that was my first time with a wireless mic.
Oh, nice.
Did you like it? You like being able to travel around?
You don't move that much on stage anyway.
No,
I don't.
But we didn't have a mic stand either. Which was,
Yeah, we did.
There was a mic stand.
Yeah. It would just, because it's cordless, you just grabbed it and you win.
Oh.
And then Molly had her own mic.
Yeah.
And then they had these big foam things on there that
Yeah.
made it, you didn't know exactly where you were going with the microphone. Not like that, you son of a bitch.
I wasn't sure.
You know what? I'm so fucking sick of you right now.
This is going to be a
Bring it.
15-minute long episode.
Yeah.
We're at 11. So what shows you got? Good? All right. So, but all in all, good night.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Seemed like that. I mean, is that the second one or the third one that they've done?
It's the second one, and they were really happy that we were gonna do more, and they want to do more, and they're looking forward to getting more comics in there. And the thing is, any of them it's a really good experience, and it's even like it's a weird crowd because you're not used to it.
Yeah.
And I mean, you have to have some money to actually spend to be in there.
Well, it's open to the public on that particular night, so anybody can come in there. Right.
But,
Is that correct?
right. But
Okay.
if you went up there just regular to go eat, no,
It's a membership fee, and then you pay every time
Yeah.
you go. And
They
yeah,
told me
no,
they
it's-
would waive
it's
my
exclusive.
membership fee for
how long?
telling that one guy. He goes, let's waive his membership fee because I said something about like being better than Viagra for him or something. And I jacked off the microphone and hit my belt buckle, and it looked like it was awesome.
Nice.
But I told him I couldn't look him in the eye because he reminds me of my father. So
I figured that'd be the only way you'd be able to finish it.
then I looked at one of Molly's friends. I'm like, I could look at you the entire time I'm doing this, but she loved it. She gave me this really awkward hug after the show. Like she hugged Molly, and then I was just standing there, and then she shot at me, and she hugged the fuck out of me, and then she apologized for hugging me. She's like, I just hugged you, and I'm like,
You just got me too'd.
Yes.
But I've never had anybody apologize for hugging
Call
me.
Morris Bart.
It's so funny though, and then her friend at the end of the night, she was talking to her other friend, and her friend's like, yeah, I don't know what she's weird about giving hugs. And then she's like, I'll hug you. And I'm like, I don't know. After the first one, I don't
Yeah.
think I want anybody from this table hugging me. You didn't get no hugs after the show?
Nothing.
I'm going to have to start
love,
hugging
man.
you. I gave him a cigarette after the show.
Nice. You don't smoke very often, or?
No.
Yeah.
Just whenever his nerves are done. and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, man, I'm going to tell you right now, everybody at this table would have been eaten alive in Monroe.
what happened? Okay, let's get back to that. Sorry, I felt like we just jumped over it, and I wanted to talk to Tristan a little bit.
No.
He's been pretty quiet over there.
He said he's pretty quiet, period, aren't
Yeah,
you?
I guess.
The good news is so 250 people said they were coming to this show.
Oh, okay.
So we were fucking stoked. I'm in the car. We're headed there.
Man, you are buying new floor mats.
I'm like,
and-
man,
oh,
here
man.
we go.
I get the
Sold
door.
out.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm giving this.
We get there, 4 fucking people in the building.
What was the venue?
Calos, tapas and tacos.
This
or
motherfucker said
tequila.
4 people in the building,
And
and
I'm
they
sitting there,
staff 19.
And I'm looking. And then all of a sudden, all the extra waitresses that they got, there's like, like you said, 15 fucking people are there waiting for this horde of people to come. And they trickle in, and it ends up being about 24 people.
Okay.
So the way they set us up is the bar is long. And normally they had us up to the left in this like risen booth. But this time they decided they were going to set it up by the door. And I don't know if you've ever tried to do comedy in the middle of a fucking
Bing, bing.
highway.
Oh, damn it.
Like, I couldn't get momentum for shit. I'm throwing jokes. They're walking up. They're blowing cigarettes. I got to smoke. And they're just fucking, the waitresses are leaving because there's not enough people to pay them all to be there.
Oh, my God. What a fucking shit show. That sucks.
55 minutes I stood there.
Just you?
No, David Allen did about.
Oh, you
20
made him
minutes.
go over there and eat shit.
Well, no.
And you didn't even help him move furniture, man. That's double insult.
I've helped him more times.
I'm just saying, like, you didn't help him move furniture,
So-
then you took him over there and made him eat
I
shit for
paid
20
him.
minutes? Well, that's nice of you.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, so we
Well, you did get all that door money.
he had it also anyway. So the guy that does it, Daniel's a nice guy. He wants to come on the podcast too. But
Come on.
we were sitting there and he goes, "Glenn, I'm really sorry. You know, we learned something that maybe we don't need to have y'all right in front of the door."
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And then he goes, "But how do you feel like the show went?" I was like, "It's like you got to fuck the prom queen, but she had like really bad breath." And she was just breathing in your face while you were pumping, she just running away.
You got to
From
bang the prom queen, but she didn't shave her armpits.
yeah, you know, like it. You got what you wanted, but it wasn't what
She had an itchy asshole. I brought it back. You see what I did? I did that.
I love a good callback.
There you go.
Anyway, but the best part was David Allen. After that, I was like, "Let's go get a beer," because that bad weather was coming in, and he was not excited.
Did y'all end up driving through that shit?
About the time we got to exit 69.
That's when y'all got freaky.
No, I was like, I got to pee. I got a nervous bladder because the sky was lightening up and everything was freaking out. And then the weather had started to stop. And I'm like, oh, great, this is where we die. David Allen is literally screaming, "The calm before a storm, a real calm before the storm. This is fucking ridiculous." So we get into this thing. The TV's like, "The tornado's coming, da-da-da-da-da." We get back in the car 5 miles down the road. They have everybody stop because the tornado had hit the ground, knocked an 18-wheeler off of the highway, and had blown basically just to the left of us. So then me, David Allen, and my friend Steven were traveling down Highway 80, running through ditches, trying to get around trees and power lines.
No shit.
But if I wouldn't have stopped and peed, that tornado would have smoked us.
If you wouldn't have stopped and peed, y'all would have still been on the interstate and made it home 45 minutes faster.
But the funniest part was David's like, "All this for what we got paid with the door? We are," he goes, "We are comedy gladiators."
Would have been better if y'all wouldn't have gotten paid and had to pay for your own drinks. Man, not enough people showed up. We decided not to charge anybody. Ever happened?
Tristan, when's your next show?
The open mic at the Bar Chord, February 4th.
Yes.
Yeah. How are you doing? You've been running that for a minute.
Yeah, it's the first Tuesday of the month we're doing.
It's not every Tuesday anymore?
No, it's just too much to
Good
keep
job.
up with.
Gotcha.
Good job. How's it taste?
It's not my day.
Man, that's on camera.
Yes. It's just
I
not.
remember that 17
There are a
minutes
pair of
and
scissors
32
in here.
seconds over there. There's not, actually. They're in the dishwasher.
Oh, you know what?
Man, you got... Here, you want one?
No, yes.
Yeah, he good.
This fucking bullshit. I'm so mad right I'm just fucking up left and right today. Car drove off without me. Anyway, so when did you decide? You decided you were going to start taking that over because you're relatively new in comedy.
Yeah.
And then you decided we need a fucking open mic. And the Bar Chord is a nice little room.
Yeah, it's got a nice stage and real intimate.
What made you decide you wanted to host it though?
'Cause other people weren't.
You didn't feel like they were cutting the mustard, huh?
No, I mean, it's just hard to do. They really hadn't been doing it that long before I kind of took over it.
I know the few times I tried to go, and that's why I'm so unreliable now is because I'm just not used to it. Because I tried to go to it a few times and get there at 9 o'clock, and 9:30, you're like, fucking, nobody's here yet.
Yeah,
Leave.
yeah.
That's the way it was the few times I tried to go.
It definitely gets started a lot later.
Yeah. And then, I mean, that was well before you started hosting it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you
So,
though.
and
My
I-
favorite thing is that I got to see with him is that I don't know if y'all can tell out there in the world. He's a very quiet, soft-spoken fella, but when it comes to running that mic, don't run his fucking light. Like he's
Oh, yeah?
hit you with that fucking light. Get the fuck off the stage. It's time to wrap it the fuck up. He will walk up there and snatch the microphone from you. I love it.
Wow.
I love it.
That's nice.
I love it.
I do have a new bit that I want to work on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I ought to run it by you sometime.
Okay.
It's got to do with dare.
Good. So you working on anything new, or how do you? Okay,
Well-
so me and you, we do two totally different types of it. Like I'll
Yeah.
sling a one-liner in a story. I'm a storyteller. But you keep remastering and rewriting these lovely little phrases.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't.
I love the Toyotathon family.
Yeah.
Nobody else in the bar laughs when he says that.
I find myself doing that at his jokes too.
Giggle my fucking ass off, and I love it whenever he writes one that even he thinks is a little on the rash side.
When you make that face when you're like,
Yeah.
I like that.
Dude, your sense of humor is fantastic, though.
Yeah, we're not trying to give you a case of the big head, because I know that you have told me several times you hate compliments. you're not happy with that.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. It's
All right,
just,
well,
I mean, I appreciate
well, man, you
it,
suck.
but-
Man, every time I've seen you, you've sucked.
Fucking
you
terrible.
Need to do better.
See, that's what reaffirms.
Yeah, no, man, you're fucking shitty, man. Like, I picked up a bunch of shit the other day in the backyard that the dogs had shit out, and I was like, man, Tristan's coming this Sunday. That's right. I forgot about that. Is that better?
Yes,
Is that
much better.
Constructive criticism.
Man, I got stuck watching a video the other day of photos of history. Damn. Like, old photos.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they were insane. The craziest one was the public execution, the last public execution guy.
I watched.
And there was 1,000 people watching it. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, the place was fucking packed with people.
Well,
it was one of the craziest photos I've ever seen.
It used to be a spectacle. I mean, like, that was like entertainment.
To watch a motherfucker dangle his eyes bulge out of his motherfucking head.
No, they'd show up for it, and then I mean, like the guillotine and all that stuff. Like I watched an entire documentary on the whole family that was the executioners that ran the guillotine.
Right.
And I mean, like they talked about the last one of that, and people would just come and blood and squirting everywhere, and they'd cheer and be excited, even like, because I mean, some of the people that got their head cut off, it was for some less than shady shit, and it's just like, he touched a banana in the grocery store, off with his
Son
head.
of a bitch.
Like, you know, that fair trial business wasn't going around. And if it makes you feel any better, Tristan, I know you're really quiet, but I like to think whenever I'm feeling uncomfortable in my own skin, all of us would have been executed as witches in Salem.
Yeah, I'd have been burnt for sure. Or I'd be a jester. A little funny hat on.
Because, see, knowing my luck, there's people in my life that I think are true witches, and they wouldn't get it. Because I'm less than likable in conversation.
I can see that.
I know, right? Glenn's an asshole. And a witch! Shit.
Burn him. What a crazy way to think of things. Let's burn them, and if they're witches,
David Allen
nothing's going to happen. If they're
David-
not, well, then we were wrong.
That right there, David Allen has a brand new bit that he unleashed
Does
on
he?
Friday
That's
about the Salem witch trials.
So far, we're over 9.
It was so fucking funny because he does this comparison. And then at the end of it, he ends where it's basically religion's like, but don't worry about us. In 200 years, we'll all be pedophiles or something. It was horrid. The ending, he looked at me and goes, we get in the car because that hit flat as shit.
Yeah.
And then me and him get in the car and he goes, yeah, I don't think that ending was it.
Yeah, I don't think any of those 24 people cared about that.
Man, those 24 people, it was really great except for this table that was right next to me.
Right at the door. They were mad because they got seated by the door too. You know?
Yeah, they were mad at that.
I mean, who wants to sit by the door? It's like, put me by the kitchen.
And they were teachers, so you think they knew how to shut up, but you were wrong.
No.
They were just sitting there. And the problem was there was a lovely gay table here and then a lovely conservative table here with the teachers. And the gay guy was drunk and he kept talking and the teacher couldn't translate what he was saying. So she kept interrupting every time I'd hit the punchline and you'd hear him go, "What?" And then she'd be like, "What did he say?" And they're having a fucking conversation and I'm standing in the middle of them. And they're talking about loudly, like she's not whispering it. She's doing that thing where she puts her hand. What did he say? No, he didn't say that.
Honey, that doesn't help.
God, it's fucking terrible.
Man, it sounds like you had a great time.
I
Drive
did.
back sound like it was fun.
Yeah, the drive back was an adventure.
Yeah. That's probably the best part of it, huh? That's what you'll remember the most.
Should have got a
Remember
hook.
when we bombed that night and almost got hit by a tornado?
Well, no, that's the thing is the owner and everybody that was actually there to watch. These people just came off the streets. You know, they'd probably been.
Where was the 250 people that said they were coming?
I think that. I
Or is
mean,
that a Facebook thing?
no. I think that what happened is that the weather really kept everybody home. And then what did come out was either people that haven't been out in 30 years, and it was the one time they could get their 15 kids watched all at the same time, you know?
You got 15 kids. You just let them watch
You
themselves.
know, I mean-
They'll never even know you're not home.
But the people that were there for actual comedy, God, they were great. They were sweet. Well, I mean, everybody was like, you know, but what it was, you really had to work hard to get the laughs and,
Right.
and to focus on who came to see you and who just showed up to a bar that was open. Because some of the bars were closed, and, you know, it was weird. But as far as, like, they want us back and everything, they didn't go, oh, God, y'all suck. They were like, I don't think they've ever seen comedians work that hard.
Are you doing another one? Is it every weekend?
No, I think they're going to do
You
one
did 2 in a row, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of the guy right this second. Hope I might end up hosting it and then bringing y'all in to do it. I don't know what we're doing with it. I mean, there's some guys that travel locally and they travel, and I told them, like, I want you to go. I have a great college crowd show coming up, and I was like, Tristan would be great for that. And I really want him to work on 15 solid minutes to kill these sons of bitches with, because I believe, and I'm not trying to build him up, Tristan gets the crowd ready for weird. He gets them
Yeah.
ready
Yeah, I see
for
that.
any fucking thing, and then I don't look like an offensive asshole, because Tristan's already made you think about everything you didn't want to think about, and he doesn't cuss in his set. And
You don't cuss, do you? Not
No,
really.
I don't know why that is, but
No, I never
think it's 'cause that-
noticed it.
I didn't notice it till
Yeah.
me and him were talking about it, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't really do that." And
Do you cuss like everyday conversation?
yeah.
Yeah.
But
like when he
I
gets
drop
home,
an F-bomb. Fuck
like-
you, Johnny. Whoa,
Yeah.
shit, my bad, bro.
like when he goes home and kicks his dog, it's all motherfuckers and bastards.
Yeah, I see that. You like kicking your dog like I do? I like stomping at my dog.
stomping at him.
Yeah, like tell them come here with a treat, and then when they get close, just kick them in the face.
When you're
Oh, man,
when you're at home,
fucking nothing like a Saturday morning.
do you pass by full-blown mirrors of yourself and just buck? Just fucking jump.
I did that, but it cost me too much in mirrors.
What would you do? What would you do though if you walked by your mirror and you bucked and it was like,
I'd fucking shit my pants because what the fuck's going on inside that mirror? Why that mirror just jump? I'm out. No, hey, we're selling this house today for nothing. Who wants it?
you just see your reflection and be like, you got me, bro.
Glenn, if you want to move in, it's your podcast, your man cave. Now I'm out.
There's a ghost in here.
I-
You
I-
believe in ghosts?
Sure.
He said,
Yeah.
sure.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Not really. No.
Do you believe in QAnon?
No.
Do you think Epstein killed himself?
No.
Yeah.
Do you know Epstein killed himself?
No.
No.
No. Even the guy that killed him knows he didn't kill himself. What the fuck? Fuck out of here with that shit. You see the new shit that came out?
I saw there was a picture of the guy, that general from Iran that said, I called my people and Epstein didn't kill himself either.
Did you see that thing where it was like Iran needs a new general, even Trump is making jobs overseas?
That's funny.
No, man, there's some new shit, like new cell, like there's photos of a cell, new autopsy photos and shit. Like this motherfucker had a breathing machine in there with an extension cord running in there, like 19 jumpsuits, and he hung himself with a belt of a robe. I mean, I don't know what it was, but I don't know. He
You know,
didn't
I
kill
always
himself.
think about it whenever you hear it, like somebody's like, you watch, like I watch ghost shows,
Yeah.
and they're like, and the inmate hung himself with his shoestrings.
Mm.
And like then I get pissed off because sometimes I go to tie my shoe, and you tie it real tight, and the shoestring breaks, and you're like, well, how this? It held up a prisoner.
Yeah. Come on now. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Reebok.
Fucking hate shoestring. I'm just kidding. Just fucking hate shoestring.
I don't even like the French fries. Oh, sorry.
We're trying so hard to get you to talk.
Sorry.
Don't
man,
know. We love you.
Yeah,
You don't
no,
get
it's
it.
all good. Shit.
We're very talkative people. We're extroverts.
See, what else did I write on my new dry erase board over there? Oh, did you see the video of, it's called, I don't know how to actually say the name. ANIMALENORD. It's a fucking animal rescue group in like Sweden or something. They fucking tackled this homeless guy, held him down, snatched his dog, handed that bitch off to 2 or 3 people, and took off running with his fucking dog. Talking about they were saving the dog from the homeless guy because it was animal abuse. Fucking put that dog on their website for $1,500 motherfucking dollars. The fuck out of here, dude. When I watched it, like, you know how you say you don't want to watch like people get hurt. When I couldn't watch this video again because I felt so bad for this guy. Like,
That's all he
the
had.
devastation in this guy's face and the way that they did it.
I've seen a lot of people
angry.
I've seen a lot of homeless people that have dogs, and they take better care of their dogs than most people that aren't homeless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're always trying to make sure they eat
Dude,
first.
I wish it was convenient and easy to pull up that video, but I mean, it'd take me forever to find it. But
That's fucked. That's
Yeah.
fucked up. Let's go. You want to go to Sweden and kick their ass,
dude, if I would have been standing in the vicinity of watching that, one of the motherfuckers ended up in that water that they were standing by, because I'd have been pitching motherfuckers over that goddamn rail. Nah, fuck you, motherfucker. Give him his dog back.
Now, at the same time, he's a citizen, and that's his animal. Isn't that theft, or has Sweden got different laws?
Man, I don't know.
I don't know. It's an expensive dog, though.
Yeah, and I think that's, to me,
Is it
like-
because it's YouTube famous now?
no, I mean, I don't think it was. I don't
Or
think
like
they
an
meant for it
exotic
to be
breed or
YouTube
something.
fame, but it was like a Maltese or something. I don't know what kind of dog it was. I'm just speaking out of my ass at this point. But it was a little dog, little fluffy dog. And
Was
they-
it still fluffy?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Did it look
I mean,
clean
didn't-
and
no,
not
it didn't look-
matted?
It didn't. I mean, the homeless guy didn't even look that like he didn't look homeless like he would like a homeless guy here looks. But I mean, the way that they did it,
There's a fucking
and
homeless.
the look of fucking just, I mean, it'd be like somebody holding me down and taking one of my kids and running off with him. It's got to be the same fucking feeling to this guy. I felt so bad for him.
That's
It stirred me up inside. Like where I was at work and I was like, I'm going outside to smoke a fucking cigarette. And I just turned my computer off and walked out. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm out. I can't do it right now. I was mad as fuck.
Anything like that ever get you in the feels?
I try to avoid stuff like that.
There was one time he dried a cat.
Yeah.
It was sad.
You did what to a cat?
No.
My sister-in-law did
No,
that.
I did watch that.
Put a cat in a dryer?
It was an accident. It was 4 kittens.
Oh,
It was an accident. She thought there were shoes in the dryer. I'm laughing my dick off at this. She thought there were shoes in the dryer, and then when she went in there to pull the clothes out, she was like, oh, and horrified. And what do I do?
And they're gone.
Oh no, they were beyond that.
Oh.
It was gone. It was bad.
Oh. Why?
It was bad. So anyway,
You took it right away from him, and you went down this horrible treasure trail of sadness.
sorry.
That's like the guy that bought his kid a puppy and they opened it for Christmas, but the puppy didn't have any holes in the box, and they're like, "It's a
Nothing. Don't look. Nothing. Say anything. Get your shit.
it's sleeping.
Sleeping.
wake up."
You try to stay away from that kind of shit. Do you not?
Do you not do anything that
Yeah.
makes you feel?
Well, I mean, really don't want to. I don't really like watching murder shows like people like. What's that?
What?
Forensics Files.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do that stuff.
The first 48.
Yeah.
So you
Gang banging in Little Rock.
you don't like the technique to find the criminal. You're just okay with knowing that murders happen.
I think what he's saying is the story is what he's trying to
Yeah.
stay away from. Like,
Yeah, like
she was
There's
brutally
evil,
murdered,
like
stabbed
real
97
evil-
times.
evil
okay.
people.
Cut her
like-
tits out.
Yeah, no, that bothers me too.
Yeah.
I guess it's a higher. I don't like to hear that anybody like suffered or. And
Now
then
you-
to know that kind of person's running around or was
Yeah,
running
I like
around
that they
bothers.
catch the guys every
Yeah.
time.
Now, are you like this pussy too, where you can't watch people get hurt either?
I can
I-
watch people get hurt.
I like a
I
good-
watch UFC all the time.
I like.
so-
Have you seen the
That's
video?
not what I'm talking about.
Have you seen the video of the
He's
guy
talking
at
about
the
these people like
factory that-
eating shit
No,
at a factory where they fall into a meat grinder.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
there's one where
No.
this guy's
Yeah, see,
cleaning this
no.
thing. There's one where
No.
this guy's cleaning this thing, and something happens, and it fucking explodes, and it blows him to pieces, and then you see him rain down
Yeah.
from the ceiling.
See, I don't watch shit like that.
No?
It's a little much.
It's nuts. I'm not saying like I get happiness out of it, but it's fucking like, whoa.
You sound really fucking happy about it.
Man,
That's the
look,
fucking,
did you see the hunter
No,
getting mauled by the
nobody
fucking
saw
lion
it.
the other day? Oh my God, this fucking lion grabbed this. They shoot that fucking lion 3 or 4 times and just running in, and it grabs that fucking hunter and fucking tosses him around like a kitten does a fucking toy in your house, and then they finally killed that fucking
Now, see,
lion.
I will tell you that.
But that shit was nuts.
If I were to see that, it's not that bad because I feel like you shouldn't have been mucking around with a lion.
Yeah.
When you got that guy that's sitting there putting his hand in a fucking crocodile's mouth, oh look at me defying the laws of nature. No, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You deserve whatever's about to happen to you. But if you're just walking down the road and a fucking 737's engine just falls on a busload of kids, I don't want to see that video.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting there like, oh man, this is really great. And I don't like videos where it seems like an uneven fight. Where they're like, oh man, look at this fight. This guy gets his ass kicked. And it's like this guy that you really know doesn't need to be fighting. I really don't want to watch this. What are you doing?
Huh? No, what? Nothing.
He just said he doesn't want to do it. What are you doing?
Well, he didn't say he didn't want to do it. I don't see
My
the video.
God,
It's
are you
not-
fucking
not
kidding
easy
me
to
right
find.
now?
All right, fine.
It's not
All right,
make
all
our
right,
fucking
never
guest
mind.
cringe.
I was more worried about making you cringe. Watching you turn green. Anyway, so this is one that's right up your alley. They found an ancient tree somewhere that its lifespan was like 1,500 years, and it was 41 to 43,000 years ago that this tree existed. It's the only one that they've ever found, and they're talking about all the information that it should have in the rings of it.
Yeah.
And like the amount of information that they're going to be able to get.
Man,
from
you
that
can
tree is
tell-
pretty
you
neat.
can
I figured
tell.
that would be right up your alley. That
Man,
you'd be interested in something like
Man,
that.
it's just like reading was that those glacier when they do the
ice
cores?
cores.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You can tell if there was droughts or bad weather, good
The
weather.
oxygen levels.
Yeah, no,
carbon
so that's
levels,
pretty
yeah.
kind of that. I find that stuff fascinating.
Yeah, I
I
figured you'd-
nerd the fuck out to that.
Yeah, I figured you'd like this because if you look, I mean, it almost looks like it's a redwood.
Mhm.
You know, it's a huge tree, but it's like obviously.
It's not a
It's
sequoia.
an angel
No,
oak.
it's not.
Angel
Like,
oak, is that what
Yeah.
you said?
oh, did you look it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Man, look at you,
Look at you,
dude.
producer.
Look at
That's
that.
what I'm talking about.
Producer.
Glad we gave him the
That's
microphone now.
fantastic.
Huh?
Hell yeah.
Talking
one.
all that shit in the beginning.
Oh, I'll give him one kudo and that's it. And you just wasted it.
Those kudo bars are delicious, by the way.
I've never had one.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Those
Yeah.
little granola bars, those kudo little
Yeah.
granola bars, like the size of your thumb. They're fucking perfect.
Have the
So
marshmallows
good.
in them.
Oh, or the M&Ms, or the.
So what got you into comedy? That's what I want to know.
Hey man, we were talking about kudos.
Nobody give a fuck about no goddamn candy bar.
Man, we're looking for sponsors, so you say that.
I listen to a lot of podcasts and loved comedy and wanted to try it out.
Who's your
Then
favorites?
Favorites? Probably.
Like your influences.
Comedy or podcast?
Both. I want to hear him talk. We've
favorite
done a lot of
comedian-
talking.
Favorite comedians are probably
Glenn Stewart.
Glenn Stewart, yeah,
Yeah.
Johnny Gage.
No,
Oh,
don't you,
man.
don't you
But,
dare, don't you even.
That was
Like
really
Dave
sweet.
Attell is probably
Love David Tell.
my
He's
favorite.
He's got one of my favorite bits where he talks about when he's talking about waiters looking like, or penguins looking like waiters. And then he was like, ma'am, would pretend I'm a waiter? And he says, can I get you something? And she's like, yeah, how about some ice cream? He was like, sure, how am I going to bring it to you? In my disease-ridden fucking beak? I don't have any hand. That motherfucker is so funny.
That is.
That, what was that tour that he did where he recorded everything on his like cell phone or whatever?
Oh, Roadwork.
Roadwork. That was a great,
I like that one because it was like different cities.
yeah.
Plus, Insomniac was.
That was a TV
insane.
show, right?
If you-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up watching.
I do
that.
remember that. I do remember that. Where he'd just party all night long.
Yeah, I'd go do weird stuff.
Yeah,
like,
and like the later the show went, the weirder it got towards the end of the episode because he
Yeah.
was out at 6:00 in the morning somewhere,
yeah.
just weirdos.
That's a good show.
Yeah, I do
though.
remember that. That was a good show.
But also like Dice a lot. That's kind of like a throwback, kind of. But
What's wrong with that?
Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds away.
Yeah.
Curds and whey. Along came a spider and sat down beside it and said, "Hey, bitch, what you got in the bowl?" Oh, I'm not a Dice fan that much though. I just remember it from growing up
Yeah.
because my dad was. I remember my
Yeah.
dad being a huge.
My mom wouldn't
Dice
let
fan.
me listen to Dice.
Yeah, I bet
Yeah.
she would.
No, she wouldn't. She was
Oh,
like,
she wouldn't?
No,
I thought you said she would.
No, I couldn't listen. What's really funny is me and her were talking about it the other day, and she is a big fan of George Carlin and Dice.
Yeah.
And I was like, but you wouldn't let me listen to either one of them. She's like, well, Carlin was an atheist, and Dice was so dirty.
He is. He's.
And
the
she's,
filth still holds up.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
oh man, he's still fucking funny though.
Yeah.
Like I love his. He's got such a good attitude about life,
Yeah.
but he, so good. And he wears fingerless gloves.
Yes,
and
he
I'm like, I
does.
would love for you to say something to Dice about that.
I'll call those fingerless gloves faggy too. Shit, I like it. I mean, I still give him respect, but hey, those fingerless gloves. You and Glenn have fun.
I would love to have fun with fucking Andrew Dice Clay.
I wouldn't turn it down. And you know what? I'm talking shit. I probably wouldn't have enough fortitude to fucking say, hey, your fucking bitch-made ass gloves. You need to take them off.
No, you'd probably say something along the lines of, I like those gloves. I hate Glenn's.
I hate
but
Glenn's
I love
gloves, but I
those."
love yours. So,
He's probably got a.
You know what the difference between you and him is, Dice? You're famous.
Yeah.
Glenn's just
There
a
you go.
fucking
Yes.
asshole.
He's probably got designer gloves too.
I bet he does. I
I
bet he's got.
bet he doesn't.
I bet he sells gloves as merch.
Doesn't Rogan sell a fanny pack?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, we jumped away. So, other comedians or podcasts? What's your favorite podcast?
My favorite podcast.
Or I guess the one you listen to the most influential one for you.
Well, this one.
Oh, come on. Jesus. He is on point.
I didn't even say. I was just looking at him like, what is it? Because I need to know.
I like Danish and O'Neill.
Hadn't heard that one.
Yeah, it's just two comedians in L.A. They just kind of.
Are they better than us? I'm just asking because I've never heard of them.
They, I haven't really. They really have a lot of stand-up material out there. I don't even think they have an album or
Oh.
anything. I think they've been on Comedy Central a couple times.
Are they like duo, like a comedy duo?
Yeah,
or-
they like
even-
write movies and stuff. And do
Oh,
that
okay.
kind of stuff too.
Gotcha.
What other influences do you have there, fella?
Please say your mom. Please say your mom. God damn it.
Daniel Tosh. Because that was like, I remember flipping through Comedy Central and just seeing him and not knowing who he was and just.
Stand up or the show? Like, what-
Stand up.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like,
like
wait.
Tosh's stand up.
Oh, his stand up's great.
He makes me.
I wish I could have seen that rape joke he said. I would like to have been in the room when
Oh,
he did it.
have you heard it though?
I've-
Oh my God,
yes,
it's
but-
so fucking funny.
I would have liked to see the build up and then the aftermath as well. So
See, I got in trouble one time for a rape joke, but it's all about me getting raped. So I didn't understand where it was a problem. I said I only have two really big fears in this world: being eaten alive and being raped, because both require a giant human being with a great intestinal fortitude.
yeah, I don't want to be raped either.
Well, no,
Yeah.
because I went to a drag show once and I see this shadow come up.
You're a good looking guy.
No, and I hear, "What are you drinking?" And I'm like,
Nothing that you hand me.
and I turn around and I have to look up because it is a very tall African-American gentleman in 9-inch stilettos and a Dolly Parton wig. And I was like, and my response was, I guess anything you're buying. But I'm going to cry long before this is over with. Like, and he goes, so what are you drinking? I'm like, I need to walk with Jesus. Double. I got it. And he was wonderful. Soft hands.
Soft hands. He's gentle.
He slapped me on the shoulder.
We
He's like,
cuddled after
He's like, we're going to have a lot of fun. Boom. I'm like, oh, I bet we are. Because I'm a big
The
guy.
whole
But,
time trying to get your Uber app to open. Getting the fuck out of here.
oh, man. It amazed me how giant, black, and angry Gabby turned towards another gay man.
Get away from him.
Mine, bitch. Like,
Bitch.
he used to do this thing when we would go to drive-thrus in California, because y'all can't see him on camera, but he's a little over 5 foot tall, and he's a little dainty Filipino. But we're sitting there and we'd roll up to where
With
the
a
window.
glorious head of hair.
Yeah, with a glorious
Head of hair.
And he rolls down the window. He's like, "Yo, give me them chicken nuggets."
Jesus. How many? Yes, sir. Would you like fries with that?
You dear, I want that 20 piece.
Uh,
We get to the window,
shall I give you the employee discount?
and he's like, "Thank you."
Who the fuck ordered this? Dude, I don't think we got the right order to the right car.
Looking for this guy.
What the fuck just happened?
It's so
I
funny.
used to order. I got kicked out of Wendy's one time.
I
for
love
ordering
how
two blondes and a
you're
redhead.
just sitting there.
I'm sorry.
Not
I
fun.
mean,
I'm just kidding with you, buddy.
There's low energy. Late night last night.
Man, it's all
What'd
good,
you-
man.
late night? How late?
Like 4.
What were you
Wow,
doing?
Wow, wow.
I went and saw the Wall Chargers at Bears,
Oh yeah.
and then
That is a good name. I
Yeah,
like that
I
name.
like that
yeah,
one.
formerly
Wall
Engine.
Chargers.
They were
So you're a music buff?
yeah, that's what I did. Before.
You play anything?
Drums, a little bit of piano.
Oh
yeah.
hell
That's-
yeah.
I got a keyboard hidden over here beside the refrigerator. I need to break it out.
No.
I only do classical.
Oh, excuse me. I need something with strings.
So what are your thoughts on Mozart?
Well, I actually went to
Bach.
school for music.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. You know what's really funny about that? Typically musicians and comedians are on this weird wavelength, even though I get most of my friends are musicians.
Yeah, there's
But, like,
definitely a lot of
You have whatever
similarities.
You go to LA and they're like, oh, that's a musician. And I think it's mainly because in LA musicians get paid.
Yeah,
In comics,
it's
don't.
definitely
You know.
a lot more money in music than.
Well, no, a lot of
in
people
comedy.
talk about that. They're like, would somebody put a sign up? Was it? I don't know. Was it you that posted? Somebody posted a thing that said comics get mad because I mean musicians want to get paid or get mad because they don't get paid, and all I wrote on there was comics too.
Yeah, wouldn't we?
No, it was funny though because he's like, "What do you mean? It's a performing art." I'm not hiding behind a musical instrument. I'm hiding by the hope that you're not going to kill me when this
Yeah.
shit's over with. Because you can ask him. He went with us to that Pensacola show.
I didn't know.
No, I'm pointing
Oh.
to Gabby.
Oh.
And
He was like, whoa, 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 don't implicate me in this
I know I
shit.
have a crooked finger, but anyway, this woman literally yelled out right before the show, "We don't want to hear jokes. We just want to hear you be an asshole." And I'm like, that is my wheelhouse.
All right.
I can do this.
I can handle this.
I love it. I just love doing comedy. I enjoy
Yeah.
the shit out of it.
It's fun.
And that's another thing me and him were talking about with like the promoting of the shows and the talent. People don't come and support it. You know, and the
I don't
comic.
think there's enough.
No, I'm talking about the comics. I'm not talking about people.
Oh, yes. No,
The-
I'm fully
the
guilty
comics
of that, too.
aren't, the comics aren't writing. You know,
I'm
they're
guilty
coming
of
up
that as
there
well.
and they're saying the same fucking shit, and they're not bringing. Yes, it's an open mic. Yes, it's practice, but it's because of this town. If you want people to come to the show, you have to try to bring something new that they haven't seen. And I don't care if you rewrite 2 jokes or rewrite one of your jokes, but make it a little different. And that's where I do give him credit. I mean, there's some days when he's hitting on fucking all cylinders, and he's making me and the older comics that have been doing this for a minute like, God, we're not working hard enough.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I went and wrote like 8 pages in one of my notebooks after watching him just, like, I did terrible at Barcord, and he just got up there and smashed the dog shit out of it. And these people adored him. The last time I did it, he wasn't aware of what I was doing. But I went up there, and I have a theory and a plan that every time I have a paid gig coming up, I'm going to eat shit at the open mic. I want to make sure and get it out of the way and just fucking eat shit. And this woman yelled out, "You're making an ass of yourself." And I just let this big grin out because I'm like, oh, God, I'm doing it.
All right, I'm bombing.
I'm bombing hard right
Yes.
now. And then he comes out there, and I just have this big shit-eating grin. And and then I told him that I have a reason I do that. I do it. It's the plan. I don't know what it is. It's just, I guess I'm one of those people. I want to get it out. And then I did it anyway. But, you know, I talked to Dave, and David's like, "Glenn, you didn't bomb. I mean, it was just a work thing."
You didn't bomb. It just wasn't funny. I mean,
I guess we'll go there.
hey, I wasn't there, so I have no dog in this fight. I'm just talking shit. So,
That's really aggressive.
is it? Was it
It
aggressive?
was really hurtful.
Well, do you have any more shitty shows coming up?
I don't know. Probably not.
Probably not. Not after
That's
last
it for
week.
2020.
That's it.
I'm going to retire to
going to
Aruba.
sales now.
But
You say
no.
retire in Aruba?
Yeah.
I've been stuck on these multi-million-dollar apartments that I can't afford
Why?
because they're fucking awesome.
I don't think.
There's a
that-
$110 million apartment in New York, man. It's on the top of this building. It's got all these rooms.
Now, is
and
that that's just for the whole thing, or is that a month?
That's the whole thing. It's buying it, and I'm pretty sure it's furnished too, man. Oh man, these places are
I
fucking
hate to
gorgeous.
tell
I
you
know.
this.
It's
I-
like the place that has like the elevator opens up into your.
There's a lot of them. Like
Do
that.
you
I'm telling
believe
I've
that
been-
that
I have
shit's worth
watched
it, though?
a lot of them.
Could you ever find yourself in that situation where you'd be like, I need a $10 million home?
If you're going to rent it out for $1,200 a night, yeah.
Um,
The house that we rented in
If-
Colorado
as
was,
much as you're fucking talking about it, I'm not going to buy it so I can rent the motherfucker. I want to live there.
motherfucker, you do not want to live there. I'll tell you that now because
Well, then why is it so? Well, I'm
you
going
wanna
to
turn a-
buy it
you
so
wanna
somebody
turn a
else
profit.
can
I mean,
rent
that's
the
why,
awesome?
That's why you buy airplanes. That's why you buy yachts.
That's fucking dumb.
It's because you know
It's
what?
fucking
When I
dumb.
want it, I'm going to use the motherfucker, and guess what? The rest of the time, instead of it just sitting there, it's going to turn a profit for me and pay for itself. Or is that just me? Does that seem like legitimate? Right?
It's a good business plan, right?
Yeah,
there.
I buy an
mean-
airplane and I hire the pilot, and he just flies around. And whenever I need him, I call him. I'm like, hey man, where the fuck you at? Oh, I'm in Fort Worth. All right, well, when you get done dropping them off, come back to Shreveport. We're going to Colorado. All right, see you in a little bit, boss. Thanks. Guess what it cost me? Nothing. Guess what it cost the person that flew before me? A lot. I don't have to pay for it. It's a business. That's why I'd buy a $5 million, $10 million apartment in New York City, because that motherfucker would be getting rented out for fucking $1,300 a night to people that want to go up there and hang out for a week. We did it in Colorado, and the house is booked for years ahead of time. And the people use it like 2 weeks out of the year. And for the rest of the time, it's fucking rented for $1,200-$1,300 a night.
You can't see on video Deaton's face right now, but me and Deaton are making the exact same face at you, where it's just like, I'm not going to buy it so I don't get to enjoy it.
You would enjoy it.
I want to enjoy it every goddamn day if I'm paying millions of dollars for it.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to renting it out either. Like you
Why
you
in
can
the hell
enjoy
would you
it
wanna
still,
be a fucking
but
landlord?
I'm just saying that's
You have your
Shut up.
You
You have
save
your
a lot of money.
$130,000 house here in Shreveport that you live in for the most part, and when you want to go vacation or say
Who the fuck
say-
vacations to New York?
a lot of people.
Like just goes to just.
Have you never heard of this place? Like they've got a bunch of things you can do and see up there.
I'm just
Welcome
saying,
to New York.
I'm just never
All
had
of
the urge, I
America.
guess.
Yeah,
never been to New York?
Mm-mm.
that place is crazy.
I have a weird thing about going to places I know the people are fucking rude.
So you moved to California. Sounds good.
I moved into a white suburb of California.
You ever been to New York?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I was.
I was
in
I was
sixth grade.
4.
Oh damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
I guess
It
maybe
was a school trip.
We went in 2017. We were up there for 9 days.
Yeah.
I basically lived there. I went and did my laundry and shit. It was fucking dope.
I'd probably enjoy. I
I
enjoy
had a
going.
subway pass.
I enjoy going all over the country.
Yeah.
I enjoy. There's not a city, except for like, what is it, Chunky, Mississippi.
Oh, my birthplace.
No, trust me. We were driving through there, and my dad.
That's Fat Boy, Alabama. Sorry
my
about
fucking dad did that. He's like, he goes, hey, I was asleep on this
He
road
woke
trip.
you up.
He woke me up. He's like, Glenn, get up. You got to wave to the people. You're the mayor. And I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? He's like, here we are.
Lord ass Indiana.
He's like, Chunky, Mississippi. Wave to him, fatty, wave. And I'm like, fucking 20. I'm 25 years
Love you,
old.
Dad.
Oh, my dad, like, he used to chase me around the house singing Fatty, Fatty 2x4.
Can't fit through the bathroom door or something?
Yeah. And that's because my grandpa had to remove the bathroom door because he was in a wheelchair.
Oh.
But
But
he-
did you get stuck in there or
No,
something?
but my dad told me it was because I was so fat.
Ah.
That's how you make a comedian, Tristan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you were raised with loves and kisses and hugs, maybe too much.
Yeah.
Clearly. No.
You got good parents?
Yeah. I do have.
They supportive of your comedy?
They haven't seen me ever perform or anything.
That's
like
funny.
that,
Well.
Well, I think that's how
Are they live here
are
too?
about it.
So, yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So what do they do?
Mom was stay at home, and we work at Lex Plant Farm. It's
Yep.
our family nursery.
Oh,
type
okay.
thing, so. Do all irrigation systems and stuff. Found out Jonny used to deliver water.
Used to be
Yeah.
their water man. I can't believe I never met
Yeah.
him. Or if I did, because I was always, when you're
In and
running water,
out.
you're in and out.
Yeah.
And you motherfuckers, y'all used to take in the summertime 8-9 bottles.
Yeah.
And the only time I'd ever come inside is to check your cups. And I only had to check them every other month because
Yeah.
I knew how you guys were. So set them shits on the front porch. Scurry the cats away every now and then when they
Yeah.
get in the way. And that was that.
So do you have any other talents other than music and comedy? And I mean, are you a painter?
No.
You know, you can mold clay.
Brilliant conversationalist.
Yeah.
He's actually he's fun to talk to. I mean,
I'm busting balls is all.
yeah, you're just fucking. Welcome to the eat. You know, we're gonna bust your balls
Yeah.
and you're gonna eat shit comedy podcast.
Well, it's my first podcast. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, way to be rough on him on the first time. We're busting his cherry here, and you're being very fucking aggressive.
Radio from here on out. Never again a podcast. Now, he'll be back next week. Don't worry about it.
You're always welcome.
Always welcome.
Appreciate it.
Now you know where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I've told everybody, if you've got any podcast desires that you want to put on video or
Yeah. I mean, y'all have a whole setup. It's
you
legit.
just let me know when you want to come over and do it, and I'll set it up and I'll sit over there out of the way.
Yeah.
No bullshit. That's what this is for. I bought all this equipment for a reason. Let's use it.
Appreciate it.
Let's use it.
We're using it.
Oh yeah, is that what we're doing right now?
That's what we're doing right now.
Oh shit, my mic's not on.
Thank God.
Thank God. None of this was recorded.
So do you like to fish, hunt,
No.
You waited till the very end to try to
Never.
get to know this motherfucker.
Greco-Roman wrestle?
Nope. I just did
You like gladiator
music.
movies?
Were you ever known as a streaker?
No.
Ever done any of the cocaine,
No.
heroin,
No.
acid,
No.
mushrooms?
You've never
No.
done acid or mushrooms?
Oh, mushrooms. Yeah, I've done mushrooms before.
Oh, so when Johnny asks you, you can answer?
Well, we have this connection. Like I could feel that he has done mushroom.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Were you? I was fucking camping outside of the Grand Canyon when I ate mushrooms. That shit was excellent.
I was just at the house.
I ate
had a
way too
fire
much. It was, oh yeah, I bet that would have been nice.
outside.
Have you ever shit your pants?
Yeah.
I think we've all done it.
Mm-mm.
It's
You got
been a while.
that foot slime like he does?
No. That.
That bothered you, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hey man, what can I say?
But you know, that's his problem. Not
Yeah,
my
not
problem.
yours.
It
That's
would be
why I
if
have
he
a
put
bag
it
of-
on you.
That's
Yeah.
why I have a bag of baking soda in the house. Because when I go inside, I dump baking soda in the bottom of my shoes. I hit them up with Lysol, put a fan on top of them, and go about my day. That's the kind of shit I got to do. Keeps them dry, keeps them odor free, helps out. I fucked my feet up hiking a long time ago, like bad. So, and it stuck with me. It's been bad ever since. Real bad.
My brother had foul smelling feet. Like my brother, he could take his shoes off in a car, and my mother'd get so fucking mad.
Man,
She would.
Yeah.
She grounded him for the smell of his feet one time.
if I wear flip flops,
My brother had insane ingrown toenails.
Yeah.
I don't have all. I get pedicures though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Manis and petties.
I got fucking $100 gift card in there for a pedicure. And
Oh,
for
you got me a
Christmas.
Christmas present?
No, I get you shit. It's from me.
God, you're such a dick.
Huh? What happened?
Nothing.
Do you want me to? Hey, look, I can get 2 of them
Yeah.
for that. You want to go and we'll
Yeah,
hold
we'll
hands?
go. We'll hold
We'll
hands.
hold hands.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
Yeah, my favorite thing that ever happened, me and Beth went in there to go get petties once, and the little Vietnamese woman walked up, looks at Beth's feet, and she goes, and then she looks at mine, and she's like, I'm going to do his feet. They're better.
Wow.
And I looked at Beth, and I'm like, it ain't so hot now, are you? This woman works with feet, looked at yours and went, not today.
Nope.
Not these
Not
dogs.
happening.
You ever had a pedicure?
No.
Oh,
Dude, they're
God.
fantastic.
You want to come and hold hands with us?
Dude, they're fantastic. If you've never gotten one,
I mean, that's,
I've only gotten a handful of manicures.
that's
man.
my favorite thing he does do, though. You know what it is? Looks like a fucking idiot. I hate it.
You're jealous
Of what?
of my snorting abilities.
No.
You're jealous of my humor is what it is. You're jealous of my man. Ow, fuck! Son of a bitch, that hurt.
I thought you didn't like watching people get hurt.
I love it. I mean, that shit's great.
No, him, not you.
Did I break my nail? I got to go get these things fixed. Sorry, you're out on the thing because it's going to cost me more now to get my pedicure and manicure. So never mind
Yeah,
holding hands.
yeah.
I'm going to do both.
Fine.
You watch Jackass though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was different.
That's
They were
fun.
willing participants
Yeah.
for stupidity.
I love Jackass.
Like,
That's probably a comedic influence too. Jackass.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. The videos that make me hurt is like when somebody walks and slips on ice and you know how hard ice.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know what it is. I can watch somebody eat shit on concrete and be like, yeah, that probably hurt. But you see somebody fall on ice, and then your tailbone starts hurting for them.
Or the one where the guy drops into the ice water and then tries to swim to a hole and can't find the other hole, and then the video stops and you have no idea what happened to him. Pretty sure he died. You not no? Y'all don't like nothing that I like.
Well, I mean, if everybody didn't die in it.
I mean, I don't know what happened. They turned the camera off. That's their fault. They didn't let me finish.
Somebody turned the camera off. So somebody just watched him not find the hole.
Yeah, he swam right past the hole. They're stomping on it like, hey, hey. And he just kind of swims off into the distance. And
Man, that's some shitty friends.
next video.
That sounds like me and you.
Why are they?
Would you
filming
jump
that?
after him?
No.
Freezing
That's a
cold
shitty
water.
friend.
No, a shitty friend would have... No, a shitty friend was
the
like...
shitty friend is the one that said, yeah, no, go for it. Here, I'll hit record.
Yeah.
That's the shitty friend.
Because I guarantee you, the Glenn friend was sitting in the car like, these dumb fuckers.
With
bet
the
he's
heat
gonna
on.
freeze
Yeah.
to fucking death. What kind of idiot goes and plays in ice? Like, I've fallen in a small puddle when it was icy. There ain't no way you're going to convince... Like, they're all like, he getting... What was it? The survival guys, like, rub snow all over you. And I know it would work, but at the same time, I'm like, that just sounds fucking dumb.
I'm going to go get in this heated car with these heated seats.
You know why
Drink
you're
that
not...
hot chocolate I
you
brought
know,
with
you
me.
know why you're not going to worry about me doing that? Because I'm not fucking going there. Oh, Glenn, do you want to go on a bear hunt in the middle of fucking Alaska? Is there a lodge anywhere near this?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not gonna. The whole I read the Hatchet was the first book I remember reading over and over again, and when that fat fucking pilot has that heart attack, that boy has to survive, and then a bear attacks him too. No, I'll never go to the Great Northern Woods.
Yeah, I hate the cold.
What?
Yeah.
I love it. You can only get so naked, man. You're still hot.
Yeah, but I just.
So you want to go to a nude beach in the summertime?
Yeah.
That's my boy. God, he's a ride or die. I love this guy.
Do I have to wear my shoes?
Yes.
Then I'm
You-
out.
Man, you pull them Freddie Mac Flintstone motherfucking feet out. And
Hey,
just-
look, I'm going to tell you, my feet are good looking. They just smell like shit. Unless I put Fresh Balls on them. Actually, Fresh Balls works pretty good.
Shout out.
Shout out to Fresh Balls. If you don't use it, try it. It's a lotion that dries like a powder, and it's perfect for your testicles and your taint. Fresh Balls. That's what it's called. So.
You powder your balls?
So. Well,
Well, we're about that time.
are we?
Well, yeah, it's an hour, isn't it?
Anything else we got to tell the people out there? Yeah, it's an hour or two.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else we need to tell the people?
Tristan's going to be doing shows. He's doing the bar court open mic.
Again, when's that first one back?
First Tuesday, so I think it's February 4th.
Hell
February 4th.
yeah, February
It's my
4th.
wife's birthday.
You got any shows? We got
I
shows
don't have
coming
any
up, but
shows.
we don't
I'm
know
not-
when they're coming.
I'm not any good at this stuff, so nobody books me anymore.
Huh. Well, you
Hold
know.
on, hold on. Now I'm doing the Strand next Thursday.
Yeah, right.
Everybody get your tickets. $50 in advance, $250 at the door. Go ahead and get them now, for they're sold out. Man,
4 seats.
I'm doing
Yeah, they're
court
in the alley.
February 5th.
you're doing court on February 5th. All right. So go to his.
Y'all go.
Y'all
his
come
Patreon
support.
I just want you to
Y'all-
know this. If you want to go
Court
to court,
costs.
you go to court costs. You can go and see a court trial, and it's free. And
That
if
is-
you want
Can
good
you just go
quality,
sit in anything? Like
yeah, you can just go
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Like any of the-
just
Just
walk
show up.
in and be like, I want to see this.
Like I could go watch
Oh,
his.
he's guilty.
I could go watch his.
Mm-hmm.
Bring a sign.
No
Yeah.
sign, no distractions.
No distractions.
You don't want to sway the judge.
Defense.
Coming in strong, son. That's what I'm talking about. Defense. I don't think you can make a prosecution sign, can you? What is that?
It'd be offense.
But that's just not as funny. It doesn't have as much.
I'm just. You asked
Much
what it
punch
would
to it.
be. You treat it like a game, defense and offense. They switch sides.
Do they ever have any signs for the off fence?
No, they have signs that say "Shut your fucking mouth." It's a courtroom.
I'm talking about it. Obviously, I see where I went wrong. Okay, at a football game, I've only seen the defense. I've never seen the a light switched off in the fence.
Nobody's sitting there holding up offense because you know that you want them to do well.
Well, you know you want the defense to do well as
right,
well.
but the defense.
So
can
your
shut-
fucking argument holds no water,
No,
sir. The defense rests.
No, my point is you wouldn't have a fucking quarterback if you didn't believe in offense. So there's no reason to. You're cheering for them anyway.
Yeah.
They're the scoring part.
What if there's a pick six?
Well, I mean,
come on, Glenn.
D. White picket fence.
Oh, so our friendly burglar / our part-time, our full-time burglar, part-time con man,
Jared Jordan.
I have a joke for you.
For him?
For you.
For me to use?
I have to give him a shout out.
Okay. Wait, why?
Are you ready?
No.
No, here it comes.
Why?
Here it comes.
Why?
My friend David
Uh-huh.
had his ID stolen,
Yeah.
so I just call him Dave. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That has been episode 24 of my podcast, His Man Cave. Jared Jordan,
Nice.
thank you so much for the joke. You see what it did? Nailed
And
it.
he's stuck.
You guys like and subscribe. Turn on the notifications. Boom. I don't know who we're having on next, but boom. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We love you.